Hey les amis, welcome back to another Ab News, Ab Rumor, and Montreal Canadiens prospect with the Laval Rocket. Yes, Montreal did not have any game last night. We're going to talk about what happening at the Bell Center yesterday. First of all, here some news. First, Martin St-Louis changed the lines again. Zachary Bolduc returned with Caulfield and Suzuki. And then we have now Sakeski with Kapanen and Demidov. Nothing changed for the line number 3rd and 4th. And the same pairing the defensemen. We expect Samuel Montembeault to be between the pipe against the Washington Capitals. On the power play, another change. Demidov now is going to be on the unit number 2. Bolduc return on the unit number 1. And then Nick Suzuki, the captain, is going to be on both unit number 1 and unit number 2. And that's all we got for you guys on the news. That's happening at the practice yesterday in Brassard. Now, I want to talk about the Montreal Canadiens rumor because we heard a lot in the last couple of days. I want to share with you a little bit more my opinion about that situation. First of all, it missing a couple of pieces of the puzzle to fix the Montreal Canadiens in the next couple of weeks. We know they already have 4 injuries: Liney, Goalie, Newhook, and Doc. Montreal is still looking for a second center.
Dear Jesus, you're right.
I think it would be good if they can get a top 6 winger. The bottom 6, we need some grits at the bottom. And I think at some point they will need to add another right defenseman if Rebacker is not the solution. We know what's going on between the pipe at this moment, Montembeault and Tobesh. But overall, this is a little bit what the Montreal are looking for at short term, middle term, and a long term. Now, Pierre LeBrun said yesterday, Hughes is on the phone every single day. He's looking to add something inside of the Montreal Canadiens roster. Not necessarily a center, but I think Hughes is looking maybe a bottom 6, maybe a player with more experience in NHL. But I think at this moment, he need to upgrade what they have right now in the roster.
So that's great.
Giordano, 0 goal. Gallagher, 0 goal. Evans and Anderson, only 3 goals in the beginning of the season, and they play with Jared Davidson and they play with Joshua Roy. 2 players play usually with the Laval Rocket, and that's the problem right now with the Montreal Canadiens.
That's bad.
Now, Montreal Canadiens accept who they can trade to get something in return. Montreal have picks, first round pick, second round pick, more. David Rebacker could be in conversation, and Adam Ekstrom, Jackie Arbor, Strobel, Carrier, Anderson. Now, take a note, Newhook, that could be on that list, but because they are on the injury reserve, I think it's a problem to trade them. Now, the name I mentioned to you, I don't say they have to trade them. I think they could bring some kind of value to the Montreal Canadiens and strength package deal with other team in NHL. Our target for the Montreal Canadiens now, O'Reilly, Forsberg, Coleman, Anderson, and don't forget, guys, Sutter with the Blues. It's a center a little bit more over 30 years old. Bottom 6, but I think he could fit as the 3rd center with the Montreal Canadiens. Only 2 years deal, over $4 million. Good on face-off, and is a left shoulder. I think it could fit with the Montreal if the cost is not high from the Montreal Canadiens. This is a situation where everybody waiting for the Montreal Canadiens because they know they are looking for some players around the league, and the cost could be a little bit more high, and Montreal could be waiting a little bit longer. On my own opinion, I think Kenya is going to be a little bit more patient, wait until to the end of the month to see where they are, the Montreal Canadiens, and what the market look like after the Thanksgiving. We know Thanksgiving is a date where everybody are already in the playoff, have 75% the chance to make the playoff, and some team could wide flag up and decide to go on the race of McKenna. But to fix the problem right now, guys, I have a big solution from Ken Hughes. Samuel Montembeault and Jacob Tobesh need to stop the puck. That's it for right now. I think if both goaltenders can stop the puck and make big save, I think Montreal could have a better hockey game in the next couple of weeks. And finally, we want to talk about the Laval Rocket. Yesterday, they played a game against Syracuse. Last by the score of 3-2 with a game-winning goal approximately 2 minutes at the end of the game. Engstrom scored a goal. Engstrom hit inside post at some point. Engstrom was the best player on the ice for the Laval Rocket. Again, the crunch. Trudeau scored a second goal for the Laval Rocket, but not good enough to get that W for the Laval. But the performance of Jacob Fuller yesterday, it was insane. The only reason the Laval lost only by a goal differential of 1 goal is because Fuller was exceptional between the pipe, stop 3 breakaway, 2 versus 1, make big save with the glove. Fuller was impressive, to be honest, and 1 year with the Laval Rocket, and then everything could change next season. Now, Rebacker played good hockey game, but not a great hockey game. He's still rusty at some point. Decision making is not always good, but I'm not blaming him. I think it was an average game for David Rebacker, but not good for Jekai and Beck. They promote Jekai on the first line with Dauphin and Belzile, and the chemistry is not there. Yes, Jekai have a 1 or 2 good opportunity, but overall, I did not like Jekai game. Owen Beck is still struggling with the Laval Rocket. Beck did not have a great year so far since the beginning of the season. Yesterday with Mézard and Farrell, the chemistry was not there. If I was Pascal Vincent, after the second period, I think I would move up Farrell with Belzile and Dauphin and take Jekai from the first line to the third line. Again, the Laval Rocket lost by the score 3-2 yesterday. Again, the Grunge, they're going to returning Friday night at home against the Belleville Senator. We're going to do the play-by-play game like we do for the Rocket, what we can. And that's all we got today on the Ab Nation video of the day. Please, if you turn out to leave me a comments below this video. What do you think about the Ab news? Change the line, Demidov and Sakeski and Budzik. What do you think about my rumor around the Montreal Canadiens? Is it the time for Ken Hughes to make a trade or wait a little bit longer? And finally, what do you think about the performance of the Laval Rocket and more for the goaltender Jacob Fuller with the team? And of course, don't forget to subscribe, click on the likes, and become a member of the channel on my Patreon, where I bring you articles every single day. And until the next time, my friend, of course, you have greatness inside of you. And we wish you an amazing, great, blessed day, everybody.